Alright, hey everybody, what is up? It's Chris here, back at it again with another video. Now in this video, I'm going to be doing something different. I'm actually going to be telling two stories, because I haven't done one in such a long time. And I'm hoping to get it to around 10 minutes or like 8 minutes or something like that. So, yeah, leave a like for Harambe and, ignore for Jews. So, this first story started off, it was a normal third grade day. Well, actually it wasn't, because we had a substitute, because, or no, fifth grade. It was a normal fifth grade day, and we had a substitute. And he was a fucking nigger, alright? He was a douche, and yeah, I'm gonna talk about him. So, I walked in the class, noticed we had a sub, so, everybody when they have a sub, they just fuck around, So, fuck. I'm trying to do this with no cuts, by the way, so, I'm gonna do a fully uncut commentary, storytelling, alright. So, we were in class, and I think he was talking or something, and he gave us a paper. So I had a pencil, but it was like broken, and I got up to sharpen it. So I walked over to the sharpener, started sharpening that shit like a beast, and then he was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "What the fuck? Hey, is he talking to me?" So I looked up, and then this motherfucker with this big ass forehead was looking right at me. So I'm like, "What?" And then he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I'm sharpening a pencil. And then he said, "Don't get smart with me." I'm like, how the fuck was I being smart? Like, fucking Frankenstein over here is telling me that I'm being smart when I'm really not. And I'm like, I'm not being smart. And then he said, "Don't talk back to me." And then I said, "I'm just sharpening a pencil." And then he said, "Oh, I know every trick in the book. I made up that trick. Don't lie to me." I'm like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Is this guy on LSD? So I'm like, what? And then he just said, "Sit down." And I think I finished sharpening my pencil. No, I didn't. I just sat down. I had no pencil to write with. I think I had to borrow a friend's or like write with a colored pencil. Or do it when he got off his period like a couple hours later, because girls and guys' mood swings in their like mid-40s. He's probably having a midlife crisis or something. But yeah, I sat down, and then we got to work with groups. And then I'm not playing any game in the background, cuz yeah, you could just like chill or like do this while you're washing dishes, or just I don't know. But yeah, so we were working with partners on this like worksheet or something, and then yeah, so we were just doing that, and then he was like, "How are you doing?" And I didn't really have much done because I'm talking to my friend, and then he's like, I'm pretty sure this is what happened. He was like, yelled at me for like not having much done. I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's only been like 5 minutes, and this dude is raging over a fifth grader not doing his work fast enough. So, yeah, and then he yelled at me, and then I was like, dude, what the fuck? I'm obviously scared of this guy. I'm not even joking when I say this. He actually looked like a T-Rex. Yeah, he really did. I'm gonna call him Mr. Nerd, 'cause alright. So Mr. Nerd, while he was yelling at me, he made a huge scene for no reason. My real name is Christian, so he stuck his finger in my face, and then he was like, "Christian!" And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? his breath smelled like complete celery and ass. So I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I was in 5th grade, so I was shitting my pants, and then he was just, I was not getting a good vibe from that. So I was like, oh, what the fuck? I was literally shaking 'cause I was so scared. I didn't know what to do, didn't know how to react, and yeah, that's like, it's the last I heard from Mr. Nerd. Um, I really, really hope that he's my sub one day within the next like 5 years, because I want to be like, hey, remember me? I'm the kid that you almost stuck your finger down my nose, dude. Like, I swear he probably had like a nose fetish, because he was literally like this doing like a hand expression. You guys can't see me, but he was literally like a millimeter away from putting his finger inside of my nose. So I don't know. He's probably at like rehab now, trying to get over his nose fetish or something. But yeah. On to the next one. This is about another sub too. My favorite sub ever, and I really hope that he's. This was only last year or earlier this year technically, but this happened. My real teacher was out for a few months because she had a surgery. It was like on her foot or her back or something like that. I don't know. Her neck, I don't fucking know. She's a dick. But yeah, she had surgery. So we had a sub. Well, he wasn't our sub for the rest of the year. He left like a month or 2 or 3 or something before the end of the year. So yeah, I couldn't see him again. Made me sad. We had this other sub. He was a douche. He's a fucking spick douche. Anyways. Yeah. So, so he was our sub. His name was Kenneth. I'm not gonna say his last name, but Mr. Kenneth. He was a G, but yeah. Kinda not this day. He was sending people out in the halls. It was so crazy. He spanked our butts with rulers. I was so scared, but no, he was we since we had a sub, me, because I swear we only had like 8 people or something in that class. So me and my 2 best friends in that class, like my 2 best friends in the whole school were in that class with me. It's kind of lit. And we all sat in the like back corner, and no homo, but we all moved our desk close and sat in the back corner. And he he only knew me. He referred to me as Chris, not my real name. He called my other friend Michael. He called him Mike, and then he didn't really know my other friend's name, so he just called him Fella. So when we were talking or being loud or laughing, because that's literally all we did the whole entire class period. When we did that, he he was like, when we were being loud and stuff, he would be like, "Fellas in the back, come on, stop talking." And then, so we had this thing in our school called CNN, Student News. I don't know if you guys have that or not, but Mr. Carl Zeus, anyways. We have CNN, right? And then, yeah, we have to watch that. And something happened in that show, like about like jobs or something like that. So he sat there for like 30 minutes talking about some shit I didn't even know. I don't think anybody did. He was just like drawing stuff on the board. Me and my friends were just talking the whole time. And then he's like, Chris and Mike and the other fella in the back. He was like, come on, guys, stop talking. I'm gonna have to. I don't know if he said write you up. He probably said like send you out in the hall.